Alright, all you Streetlight Crusaders, welcome back to Tuesday Night Special. And during the break, folks, me and the maestro laughing and still talking back and forth if this show ever becomes one of those late night broadcasting shows you would see in the middle of the night like Eric Andre. We're most likely gonna do one of those Star White bits and have a screaming powdered toast man for one of the post-credit scenes. I don't know why, but I think it'd be a good idea. I mean, if Eric Andre can get away with it, I think we can too. Hopefully. But besides post-credit ideas for shows that may come to us in the near future, I think it's time for us to go into one of my favorite parts of the show, folks. None other than the Indy Report, which is me giving you guys 2 news stories followed up by local concert information from local artists performing in a local area live near you. And in our first news story, or more or less new movie trailer news, it's been announced as of Paramount Pictures that they decided to finally show fans out there the new version of Sonic the Hedgehog with a new release date for the movie that will be in production or in theaters as of February 14th of this next year. Now, I almost said this year, but I realized that we have less than, 50 days left in the year? So, yeah, as of next year. And in my opinion, for this said trailer, folks, I'm happy with the way Sonic is now, but I was happier to see the fact that Jim Carrey was dancing on a makeshift ship, dancing to the song Blitzkrieg Pop. So any opportunity I get a chance to see Jim Carrey be Jim Carrey on an open set, I am happy with, no matter which way they decide to go with the film. And if you guys want to check out the new look of Sonic the Hedgehog along with Dr. Robotnik's crazy antics, you can go ahead and head on over to the YouTube page of one man, only known as Paramount Pictures, to check it out for yourselves. And in other news, for you fans of Overwatch and especially Mercy out there, I have some good news for you. Because it's been announced that not only they came out with a cool storyline called Valkyrie, entitled after Mercy, but also they've come out with a brand new outfit entitled Dr. Signature that you can wear for Mercy if you're able to win 9 matches with that said hero. And the costume that they came up with, pretty cool, really cool. Surprised it didn't come with one of those nurse hats, but still, it's a doctor, not a nurse. Or is it a doctor nurse? Well, before I think any further into that, folks, for those out there who wants to take a swing to try to win this said outfit, you have from today all the way until December 2nd of this year to get this costume for yourselves. And with that last news story out of the way, folks, we now head into the concert information for this week, and we kick things off with Wednesday, November 13th, and the first band we have up is Shelly Monicchio, who's gonna be performing at the Salt Gastropub in Stanhope, New Jersey at 6 p.m. Russell Norkovic is gonna be performing at the Ryland Inn in Reddington Township, New Jersey at 6 p.m. Mary Bird is going to be performing at the Table 42 in Dover, New Jersey at 7 p.m. You can also see Rothenbeck, Brian Rothenbeck, and Corey Brannon, who's all going to be performing at the Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey at 7 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Wednesday night, you can see Mark Mayer and Mark Mayer's Music, who's both going to be performing at the Westbrook in Boundbrook, New Jersey at 8 p.m. And before we go into Thursday, folks, to explain that joke for a couple of you fans out there, apparently they have Mark Mayer listed above and Mark Mayer Music listed underneath it, so I guess they're both a separate deal. But besides that joke properly explained, folks, for Thursday, November 14th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area live near you. And the first band we have up for Thursday is Artytopia, who's going to be performing at the Indian Trail Club in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey at 6 p.m. Adam Najamian is going to be performing at the Crows Restaurant and Brew Pub in Sparta, New Jersey at 6 p.m. Annie Missinaro and Chris Palmieri is both going to be performing at Your Place in North Arlington, New Jersey at 6 p.m. And I got a feeling in the near future, to save the confusion, they may need to change the name of that club. Anyway, next band we have up is Roses in Stereo, who's going to be performing at Tibbs in Union, New Jersey at 6 p.m. Shaffer the Dark Lord and MC Chris is both going to be performing at the Dingbats in Clifton, New Jersey at 7 p.m. DJ Remixer JRS is going to be performing at the 46 Lounge in Towata, New Jersey at 7 p.m. Cold Weather Company, and I think it's appropriate with the weather we're having now, is going to be performing at the Barca Cafe and Bar in New Brunswick, New Jersey at 7 p.m. Dave Fields is going to be performing at the Stanhope House in Stanhope, New Jersey at 8 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Thursday night, you can see Real Rock Drive, Carmen Constantino, and Hurricane Bob Alfonso, who's all going to be performing at the Great Notch Inn in Little Falls, New Jersey at 9 p.m. And for Tuesday for next week, which is the 19th of November, you can see these following bands performing in a local area live near you. Richie G One-Man Band is going to be performing at the Shortways Barn in Hawthorne, New Jersey at 5 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Tuesday for next week and all the bands we're going to mention for this week, you can see DJ Remixer JRS, who's going to be performing at the Lit 21 in Newark, New Jersey at 7 p.m. And if you guys want to check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast, and trust me folks, there were a lot of them, you can head on over to ReverbNation.com to check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast. And like I say at the end of all of these skits, go out there, support your local artists, and see these guys perform live, and trust me, they'll love you for it. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back into this music one more time. And when we return, we'll be back with the final segment for the Tuesday Night Special for this week, right after this. So don't fall asleep just yet, folks, and stay tuned.